So Politics Home have put out a story saying that as several Labour parliamentarians finally prepare to go, the likes of Barry Shearman and Margaret Hodge ahead of the next general election, Keir Starmer wants to ensure the people that are primed to replace them are normal. Normal, he says. My good grief, what's normal to you, Keith? So bereft of charisma, it'll be like they fell out of the boring tree in every beige branch on the way down. So devoid of inspiration or ideas, they're not to open their mouths until the Tories put some words in them. Little mini Keiths, is that what you want? A man who looks like Max Headroom got baked in a kiln is the mould to which all future Labour MPs must fit. Of course, the caveat is that this has come from the likes of Luke Akehurst, whose loyalty to Israel is only equalled by that of Starmer himself. So what exactly is Luke's idea of normal? Well, he's told us. In his blog back in 2006, he wrote a little test in order to rank prospective Labour candidates, and it's properly nuts. You get Lukey points if you support the state of Israel, a given, renewing Trident and are pro-nuclear. You get points for choosing Dennis Healey over Tony Benn. You get points for if you called for the expulsion of militants. Points if you chose the US Army over the Viet Cong regarding the Vietnam War. You get points for choosing Ernest Bevin over Nye Bevan, but none for the other way around. And he awards points based on which British conflict you supported involvement in. From 1 point for the Falklands and Sierra Leone, 3 for Kosovo and Afghanistan, 4 for the Gulf War, and of course 10 for the Iraq War. He strips points from you if you're ever involved in the likes of CND or Liberty, if you favoured Harold Wilson over Jim Callaghan, chose Tony Benn over Dennis Healey. Pro-war, pro-Israel, it's Luke the Nuke Akehurst to a T, but this ain't normal sunshine. This guy sits on the Labour Party National Executive now as one of Starmer's most loyal supporters, and his normal, his acceptability for candidates is crackpotted, trigger-happy, headbanger stuff. Views on domestic issues, housing, poverty, incomes, public services don't get a look in, presumably because they don't matter to Luke, but war and Israel bloody do. If this guy is amongst those who Politics Home spoke to on this issue, the Starmer's very normal candidates are going to be anything but, and they're certainly not going to be ordinary left, and almost certainly will be pro-war, pro-Israel, and establishment through and through, as if we need more of that. Here's a screenshot of Luke's little quiz. How do you score as a potentially normal Starmerite Labour candidate?